AI is stealing clicks from service businesses every single day. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most websites were never built to rank number one in Google in the first place. I've spent over a decade ranking service businesses in competitive industries, and within a few minutes of looking at a website, I can usually tell whether it's positioned to dominate or disappear. And no, it's not luck. It's structure, it's leverage, it's pressure. And today I'm going to show you the exact ranking framework I use to push service websites toward page one, even while AI reshapes search. Because ranking isn't random, it's engineered. Here's what we are going to cover. I'll walk you through the three core pillars that allow a service business to rank number one in Google. How to identify the pages Google already considers important. How to find keywords that are already within striking distance. And how to apply strategic authority pressure so you are not just competing with other websites, you're competing with AI. And in a minute, you'll see why most businesses are closer than they think. They're just applying effort in the wrong direction. Let's start with the mistakes almost everyone makes. Google does not treat every page on your website equally. You might think your homepage is your strongest asset, or that your newest blog post is your secret weapon. But Google already has a hierarchy mapped out in its system. It has decided which pages matter and which pages barely register. While everyone is panicking about AI overviews and ChatGPT taking clicks, they are ignoring something much simpler: weak structure. AI didn't break your rankings. Your site architecture did. And that might feel uncomfortable, but it's also empowering because structure can be fixed. Here's where this gets interesting. When I audit service websites, I often find something surprising. They're already ranking for valuable keywords. Position 6, position 10, position 15. They are close, not invisible, not hopeless, close. But instead of strengthening those pages, they start to. They publish new content, they chase new keywords, they try more SEO. It's like trying to build a second floor before finishing the foundation. And Google doesn't reward that. In a minute, you'll see how we turn that almost ranking into actual dominance. Core pillar number one: strategic page prioritization. If you optimize the wrong page, nothing else matters. Google assigns importance based on structure, URL proximity to the root domain, internal linking, content depth, entity clarity. If your primary revenue page is buried 3 levels deep with 2 internal links pointing to it, Google sees that as weak. And AI does too. Your most important pages must be structurally obvious, close to the root, internally reinforced, clear in intent. Don't rank number one in Google by spreading effort evenly. You win by concentrating force. But that's not even the best part. Because once you identify the right pages, leverage becomes simple. Core pillar number two: data-driven keyword leverage. Stop chasing new keywords. Start leveraging the traction you already have. Open Google Search Console. Look for queries where you rank between position 4 and 30. Strong impressions. Clear commercial intent. Those are what I call doorstep keywords. They are already working. Google is already testing you. Moving from position 8 to position 2 is dramatically easier than ranking from nowhere. And the traffic difference? Massive. We don't guess what Google wants. We look at what Google is already rewarding. And here's why this makes sense. If Google is already giving you impressions, it sees relevance. It just needs stronger signals of authority and clarity. That's where pillar 3 comes in. Core pillar number 3, authority and entity pressure. Backlinks still work, but random link building is not strategy. It dies. If a service page is ranking position 7 for a valuable keyword, that's where authority goes. Contextual mentions, relevant placements, brand citations, industry references, strategic visibility in credible environments. AI systems rely heavily on entity validation. If your brand never gets mentioned outside your website, you barely exist in the broader digital ecosystem. And you can't dominate an ecosystem you don't participate in. You are not gaming Google. You're reinforcing your entity. There's a difference. And yes, backlinks still move rankings. Anyone telling you otherwise probably hasn't tested anything in the last 5 years. Now, let's connect this. When you prioritize the right pages, leverage existing ranking data, and apply authority pressure strategically, you create momentum. That's how you rank number 1 in Google, not through hacks, not through volume, through alignment. And this is the part most people miss. Ranking is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things in the right order. I've seen business owners redesign their website 3 times before realizing the issue wasn't the color screen. Unless Google out of the blue developed strong opinions about your brand palette, that's probably not the problem. Now, here's the bigger question. What happens when your traffic plateaus? Because even when you start ranking, growth eventually shows. That's not failure. That's the next phase of strategy. If your traffic is stuck or you want to make sure it never gets stuck, I created a full breakdown called If Your Traffic is Stuck, Try This 2026 SEO Content Strategy. In that video, I show you how to scale through content clustering, entity expansion, and topical dominance. Check the link in the description. And if you are serious about turning your website into a revenue-generating asset, I offer strategy consultation where we analyze your structure, your ranking data, and your authority profile in depth. AI isn't killing SEO. Weak strategy is. Service businesses that understand structure will win. Those that chase tactics will keep starting over. Ranking isn't random, it's engineered.